Hey everyone, Dave Myers here, KooKoo for KooKoo. I'm on the Cooking with KooKoo YouTube channel. Today we're going to follow up with our trilogy of grilling appetizers. Last one in the trilogy is the big one, the big old Bloomin Onion there. It's a little bit of a variation on our recipe, so bear with us. We don't quite know what's going to turn out. But kind of excited about the whole thing. So let's get started. So in two separate bowls, we have placed 2 cups of flour. These are going to be our dredging areas for the onion. And then what we're going to do is mix the rest of the spices all in this small little bowl. We've got 2 tablespoons of granulated garlic, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, and 2 tablespoons of Cocoa Exchange sweet and spicy cocoa rub. This has a little bit of everything in it. It's going to add the burst of flavor in our onion. Add in some ground mustard, a tablespoon of paprika, add salt and pepper. All right, now we're going to kind of toss that around, get it mixed up. Ooh! Smells good. Now we're going to try to divide this up halfway. Half in one bowl, half in the other. Lots of stirring going on. And we'll stir that up with our 2 cups of flour. And the recipe that we followed mainly calls for 1/4 of buttermilk. So the next thing we got to do is get our onion cut for the wedges. You do not want to bother so much. You want to keep intact the bottom part or the root part of the onion. I'm going to slice this root a little bit just to level it off so the onion sits up straight, but that is where it will keep your wedges of onion together in the Bloomin' Onion. So we're ready to cut our wedges, and on our wedges we're going to cut down so that there is about a 1/2 inch from the bottom that'll hold the onion together. So we're going to first cut it in half, cut it in half again. Now we're going to turn it enough to cut the 2/4 in half, and one more time, cut each one of these wedges in half. Open this up a little. I'm nervous. So down we go into the dredge, and we're going to turn it around, get it everywhere we can. Turn it over a little bit to the side here. And now we're going to go down into the buttermilk. Kind of let it sit there, let it soak in a little bit. Okay, a little improvisation on getting my buttermilk in. Make sure it's all the way in. And for the final dry drenching, we're going in. Pretty intriguing. I'm going to say that's pretty good. Spread this out a little bit, get our wedges going. There you have it. Bloomin' Onion KooKoo style. Put it into your 425-degree grill for 30 minutes and we will be back. Gonna whip up some sauce next while that's cooking. Our onion's still cooking away, it's blooming away. Can't wait to see what it looks like. I hope we're excited about that. But in the meantime, we're going to do a little bit of a variation on the Outback sauce that they use. That does not mean in the earlier video, if you would, take a look at that dill pickle video because the dill pickles are really good. And the sauce we made would work for your onion too. They're probably interchangeable. So first thing we need is a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons to tablespoon or 2 of ketchup, Little shot of this. Oh, I didn't even say what it was. It's horseradish sauce. Now we're gonna top this off with the KooKoo Exchange stuff on it, and we're going to use a little bit of our hot sauce, a chipotle hot sauce. So we give a little shot of that, definitely less than a teaspoon. This is our KooKoo Exchange sweet and spicy cocoa rub. This is the same spice that we used on the onion. We selected this spice to kind of replace all-in-one of several of the other spices to go in our dip and onion. So we'll give a little shot of pepper, a pinch of salt, give it a stir. Gonna put it in the refrigerator, get it cooled down for our onion, and live happily ever after. So we're going to pull this baby out. And I have to say, it's kind of picturesque except for the fire we got going on our paper. We don't have to eat the paper. So we got it out of our Traeger grill, and now we're going to grate some Parmesan Reggiano cheese over it. We're gonna pop her back in for a couple minutes. Okay, so we're pulling her out after the cheese grated on there. And we got our chilled Bloomin' Onion sauce. We're just gonna take a little dab out. Do a little dipping. Not bad. Not bad at all. Still have, these outer layers are cooked really well, almost to the point of blackness. I don't know if that's due to the parchment paper or how that worked. The inner layers are definitely cooked, but there's a nice onion crunch on it. And then you come into the coating, there's a real crunch. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Don't get me wrong. This is not like a fried onion, Bloomin' Onion. Definitely not. But I bet you this one would look a lot better on your waistline being baked. The sauce is superb. Flavor of the onion is great. It was fun on the grill. So, guys, I'm going to encourage you to keep watching. Subscribe to our YouTube page, Cooking with KooKoo, K-O-O, K-O-O. Any kind of gift-giving ideas, believe it or not, all this time of the pandemic and stuff, the holidays are coming around, there are people that would just like to be a little bit perked up to let them know that you're thinking about them. We have the perfect gifts for just that. And with that, we are going to keep eating food, making food, adjusting food, and some of it will be heavy on the KooKoo Exchange products, some of it may not. But this particular case, the third of our trilogy on appetizers on the grill is in the books, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Dave Myers, KooKoo for KooKoo.